Okay, this is the whole thing: more, better, new. And this is the thought process that you need to go through when assessing your various marketing initiatives. Okay, or really anything that you're looking to do in your business. Okay, the first one is more. Second one is better. Third one is new. So for more, it's how can I do more of what I'm already doing? Do I have anything that's working? Do I have anything that's working well? Okay, if I do and I want to grow my business, then let's just do more of it.
Welcome to the Painter Growth Podcast, where we help you scale your painting company in record time. Join us as we explore sales, marketing, hiring, finances, leadership, and more, everything that you need to know to scale and grow your painting business. I hope you enjoy and subscribe.
What is up, everybody? Michael Hickman here, founder of paintergrowth.com, and you're listening to the Painter Growth Podcast. Doesn't that sound good? I'm not recording from my AirPods or my hotel room. I have my legit setup. I'm in my studio, and it is so good to be back. It was nightmare travel, amazing expo, but always good to be home, get with the girls, get back to work. Lots and lots to do now. Lots of learnings from all of the different events that we've had, lots to implement. Me and the team and I are cranking at full speed. But good to be back with you guys. I got some really, really great content and topics and stuff that I've learned over the last several weeks, and that I want to share with you guys over the coming days, weeks, months, and hopefully years. But anyway, with that being said, the topic that I want to cover today is a really valuable concept. And I personally have learned the hard way why this is so important over the last 2 quarters. And I thought I knew this topic, and I thought I knew it really good. But then after reflecting on the goals that we've set and what we've been able to accomplish over the last 2 quarters, I mean, we've had a lot of growth, like year over year, 2023 to 2024, we grew about 85% as a business. And we're looking to over double this year. Actually, we want to grow by, I think the target has us growing by about 115, 120%. So we have a lot of work to do to get there. And we absolutely, if we're going to do there, we have to follow this concept. And it's definitely not about chasing new. And I'm going to go through why, before we kind of jump into the concept, I'm going to give you a little bit of background into what it is and the mistake that we made over the last 2 quarters, and how we can really improve moving forward. And hopefully you don't make the same mistake. All right. So in October, I think it was October, my team and I had an offsite retreat in Phoenix. I think I've talked to you guys about that before. You might have known about that. So we had about 10 of us together, and we did 2 full days of planning before our mastermind. And it was awesome. We're going to do that again coming up in April after our next mastermind in Orlando, April 3 and 4. If anyone's interested in coming, we have about 10 tickets left. So just email me, mike@paintergrowth.com, if you want to attend the mastermind, and I'll let you know how you can get in. You don't have to be a client. Most people are clients, but we do have a few tickets set aside for non-clients. So just shoot me an email if you're interested in coming to that. It's going to be a sick time. Be about 100 of you guys. So we did our planning session, and Jesse and I were reviewing the results of that planning session just yesterday. So basically 4 months later, we reviewed the action items that we set and what we were actually able to complete. And we're looking down that list, and there's all sorts of these strategies that we were thinking at the time. We're like, these are amazing ideas. And we put them down on our list, and we put a plan together to implement them. Some of these, they were basically a whole bunch of different marketing initiatives that we wanted to implement Q4 and Q1 to really start scaling the business and doing, and just getting a lot more leads and growing the business, impacting more people, making big changes in the whole industry. Some of these ideas were, hosting a monthly, what do you want to call it? Invite only workshop, in regional areas. So do a Chicago workshop, and an Orlando workshop, and a LA workshop where we invite 20 or 30 painting contractors there, and basically give them a ton of value over a day and a half, maybe charge $100 or $200 just to make sure people show up, and then offer them an opportunity to join one of our programs at the end of it. I've seen this strategy work in the past. And we were thinking, hey, it's our time to test this out. So we put a plan together, and anyway, I'll keep moving on for a second. Another strategy that we kind of thought of during our brainstorm was doing these monthly newsletters. So basically a print newsletter, monthly or quarterly, print newsletter, kind of like that coffee news that you see in coffee houses and stuff, and basically doing a monthly newsletter that we would own and then distribute at Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore stores around the country, and distribute 250,000 copies a quarter or something like that. And we're like, that'd be a really cool thing to do. Like, we'd get so much industry credibility if we were able to be in, every single Sherwin store like that and be the owner of the news. So we put a really detailed project plan together for that. And there was a few other strategies that we put together. And then, we come to February here, and Jesse and I are reflecting on all of the different cool things that we put in. And as Jesse and I reflected on the whole list of different items that we had kind of scheduled out and planned to do, we realized that like we didn't really do a lot of them. We didn't take the time or the effort or the energy to go into it. And it's because we were mistaken. We didn't pay attention to like a fundamental concept when it comes to implementing new strategies. And that is the concept of more, better, new. Okay, this is the whole thing: more, better, new. And this is the thought process that you need to go through when assessing your various marketing initiatives. Okay, or really anything that you're looking to do in your business. Okay, the first one is more, second one is better, third one is new. So for more, it's how can I do more of what I'm already doing? Do I have anything that's working? Do I have anything that's working well? Okay, if I do and I want to grow my business, then let's just do more of it. For example, if you have a door-to-door marketing team and it's bringing you like sub $20 estimates, and you're doing 30 estimates a week with your door-to-door team, which by the way is absolutely possible, and you want to get from 30 estimates to 60 estimates, well, what would make more sense to do to double your efforts on your door-to-door team, or to start YouTube ads? Right? So that's the concept. More, like, what can you do that you're already doing that you're seeing success in, and can you just do more and more and more? And will that allow you to hit your goals? Because it's not about new at this point, it's about doing more. And so for us, like, what we should have done is we should have looked at what was working in their business. Okay, so like the top few things that are working, we have Facebook and Instagram ads, we have Instagram posting, so like social, we have email marketing, and we have the podcast. And those are the things that are working really good already. So instead of like us trying to get distracted and spending half our time on a completely new, unproven, unfounded strategy that no one has figured out yet, we should have just doubled down on what we were already doing, what was already working at a profitable level, right? And so when you're looking at your various marketing initiatives and anything in business, just ask yourself, can I be doing more of it, right? The second one is better. Okay, once you've started to scale, once you've continued to scale your marketing team, scale your Facebook ads, scale whatever is already working for you, and you do more and more and more of it, you're going to get to a point where you start to see diminishing returns. And we've gotten to that point through Facebook ads. We've gotten to that point, not really in the podcast. We could absolutely do way more on the podcast. I mean, 3 a week is already pretty hefty schedule, but we could probably do more. We get the other coaches to do a couple episodes a week, and like we could probably bump up to 5 a week. And that would probably be a good thing overall. We could definitely do more Instagram. We could probably do more email marketing. But anyway, assuming we hit that level of diminishing returns and we have no more that we can do, the next step is better. So once we hit that level of diminishing returns, now it's time to do better. So just looking at the strategies that you're already implementing, what can you possibly do to do them better? Can you spend way more time focusing on it? Like if it's Facebook ads and you're running 3 different ads a week, can you run 30 ads a week? Can you hire a consultant to help you? Can you hire a coach to help you? Can you hire someone who's done it 10 times better than you and pay them a large amount of money to help you? One of the things that I did just a couple of weeks ago is I hired a social media coach. We do pretty good at social media, but we could do way, way better. So we're going to be doing way, way better. I've hired someone who has brought on millions and millions of his own followers and has helped other people generate millions and millions of followers on Instagram. So we're going to be following this coach and hopefully getting a lot more followers. So doing it better. Same with Facebook ads. We've hired a Facebook ads coach. Consultant, a marketing consultant to come in and really help us like 10x our ads. We've hired copywriters, we hire marketing strategists, and we pay a ton of money to these people to make our campaigns better. And so, self-admittedly, we have not fully exhausted our opportunity to do better throughout all of our different marketing campaigns. So now we're really hammering down on this, because if you think about the opportunity cost, if I take 20% of my time and I focus it on something completely new that's unfounded, and, for example, YouTube ads. And all of a sudden I'm spending 10 hours a week on YouTube ads, or 8 hours a week, or whatever it is. That is opportunity cost taken away from something that is already proven that I could be doing more or better. So the big lesson that Jesse and I realized when reviewing our annual planning is that all of the strategies that we got so excited about when we were doing our planning back in October were, not all, but most of them were new things that we wanted to try because we were getting excited. And now that we finished that quarter and we're going into the next quarter, whatever, 3 or 4 months ago, our mission now is just more and better, because we have a proven system, but we need to do it more, and we need to do more of it, and we need to do it better. So, I encourage you the next time, I know that a lot of you don't even do quarterly planning or annual planning. So first of all, get on that. And if you don't know how, shoot me a comment on Spotify, and I will send you an annual planning and quarterly planning framework that you can follow. Even though it's the middle of February, it's not too late to get started. You can still get started on your annual and quarterly planning right now. Even though it's February, you can plan between now and next February, or even towards the end of the year. And if you've been stuck at 300K or 500K, it's not too late to hit 1 million this year. Absolutely, by all means. So definitely hit the comments on Spotify. So being really specific here, there's comments on Spotify. I'm not sure. I think I'll click on the episode and then go to the bottom. You'll see some comments. Just shoot a comment. Just type in planning. Type in planning in the comments on Spotify, and then I'm going to send you a planning document. Hopefully we can get your contact information, or I probably see it in your contact name. I'll reply to it if I can't. But the last thing that I want to leave you with is that this type of planning that you're going to be doing, it is so fundamental to scaling a business. The only reason why we've been able to scale this business or any of my past businesses to multiple 7 figures is because of the planning that we do. And once you create a plan, actually, that's why they invited me to speak at the PCA Expos, because my presentation, my workshop was on profit first business planning. And so I was teaching a room of 500 painting contractors how to do profit first business planning, because most people never do it. And there was actually a lot of people in the group, in the audience, that were over 2 million, over 5 million per year. And that was an honor to be able to speak to them. But even them struggle sometimes with business planning. So the one thing that you need to get out of this is, if you don't have a business plan and you've never thought about that before, you need to do that. That's the number one action, because that's going to direct and align all of the rest of the actions that you have, that you do on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. It's going to guide your hiring. It's going to guide your spending, guide your marketing strategy, guide how you run production, guide what you do in a day, guide how you spend your time, right? And ultimately give you the daily, weekly, monthly lead, sales estimate, and production numbers, so that you can increase your chances of actually hitting your goal. And it's not just a revenue goal. More importantly, it's a profit goal and a time goal. So how much money profit do you want to make? And then how much time do you want to spend in your business? And you can reverse engineer that. And so I will send you that framework and that training for free if you just comment on Spotify. And hey guys, if you haven't already, please give us a rating. Give us a rating on Spotify, 5 out of 5 stars, or however they do it. That really, really helps us. We're trying to do more. We're trying to do better. Trying to do better. Yeah, trying to do more, trying to do better. So if you can give us a rating on Spotify, that really, really helps. Thanks so much, guys. Excited to be back, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for listening to the Painter Growth Podcast. If you want to grow your painting business, go to www.paintergrowth.com or click on the top link in the description. Talk soon.